So the landscape of the NFC has just been shaken up dramatically as the Green Bay Packers have traded for literally like top 5 defensive player in the NFL, Micah Parsons. They gave up 2 first-round draft picks as well as absolute star defensive tackle Kenny Clark for Parsons, as well as giving him a 4-year, $188 million deal, folks. $47 million per year. And I know the question on a lot of Bucs fans' minds is, why didn't the Bucs do this? And in my opinion, the story of why the Bucs didn't do this is pretty simple. But firstly, I want to say the aspect of it that is first and foremost as to why the Bucs did not do this move is the price of what it cost to get Micah Parsons. Now, I will say, me, and I'm sure a lot of people who watch this video, if you were to tell us that, hey, you could get Micah Parsons, one of the top 5 players in the entire NFL defensively, for 2 first-round picks, as well as, let's say, Vita Vea as the substitute for Kenny Clark. I think there's a lot of people that would do that without hesitation. I would do that move without hesitation, okay? But it goes back to that question yet again of, could you see Jason Licht in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers doing that move? I saw something very interesting on Twitter that the Buccaneers are number 1 in the NFL with homegrown talent. I believe 82.5% of their roster started with the Bucs as their initial team. So the Bucs obviously are very huge on drafting and developing their players. So do you see the Bucs not only giving up one of those homegrown talent players in Vita Vea, one of the best players on their team, but 2 first-round picks on top of that? I simply could not see the Bucs doing that whatsoever. But then, on top of that, would they give Micah Parsons $47 million per year? $188 million. I believe it was $136 million guaranteed, where the guy who's making the most money right now on the team, I believe, is Baker Mayfield in terms of yearly average. He's making $33 million per year. He's going to be making more than that. Tristan Wirfs just signed a big extension. He's only making about $28 million per year. Micah Parsons well exceeds and eclipses those numbers. So then on top of that, let's say Jason Licht and the Buccaneers do convince themselves to give up all that capital in Vita Vea to get a guy like Micah Parsons. Would they give him $47 million per year? That's also extremely unlikely in my opinion. So I know there are going to be a lot of people who see the compensation for Parsons and say, wow, why didn't the Tampa Bay Buccaneers do this? Well, it's because number 1, the Buccaneers value their homegrown talent, Vita Vea, a lot of the guys on the offensive and defensive sides of the ball that they have drafted and developed. And number 2, they love their draft picks. They love bringing in guys and being able to grow and develop their draft picks. And then number 3, they really have never given a contract like that before, ever in the entire history of their organization. Yes, they have given big contracts out before to certain guys who have been able to go out there and do some really good work. We've seen examples like that all over the team. But paying a guy $47 million, $136 million guaranteed, that is a big ask. And that also means that you are not going to be able to bring in certain guys back to this organization, like Vita Vea possibly somewhere down the line, like some other stars that are on this roster as well. So with all that being said, the Buccaneers are going to continue to roll forward with the guys that they have, guys like Hassan Reddick, guys like Yaya Diaby, and guys like Chris Braswell in there as well. Did you think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should have gotten that move done? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. I'd love to hear it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.